So for 18th question in my earlier video I got tan inverse of tan of 17 by 6. So tan inverse of tan of 17 by 6 should be equal to 17 by 6. That is the answer for this question for 18. So let me solve this 19, 20 and 21st question in this video, and then I can move on to the next exercise. So cos inverse of cos of 7 pi by 6. Cos inverse of cos of 7 pi by 6. First, let us take cos 7 pi by 6 and simplify it further. Cos 7 pi by 6 is cos of 210. Cos 210 does not lie in the principal value of 0 to pi. So how to change this into principal value of 0 to pi is cos of 210. Cos of 210 is cos of 180 plus 30. That would be minus cos 30. That would be minus root 3 by 2. So cos becomes minus root 3 by 2 for cos 150 in the principal value. So let us take cos 150. Cos 150 is 5 pi by 6. Cos of 90 plus 60. Cos of 90 plus 60 is minus sin 60. That would be minus root 3 upon 2. So cos 150 is minus root 3 upon 2. Cos 150 is same as 5 pi by 6. So cos inverse of cos of 7 pi by 6 can be written as cos inverse of cos of 5 pi by 6. So hence answer would be 5 pi upon 6. This is option B. Next question, sin of pi by 3 minus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2. Sin of pi by 3 minus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2. Sin of pi by 3 minus sin inverse of minus 1 upon 2. So this becomes sin of pi by 3 minus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2. Sin becomes minus 1 by 2 for minus pi by 6. So pi by 3 minus of minus would become plus sin of pi by 3 plus pi by 6. That would be pi by 2. That is sin pi by 2. Sin of pi by 2, answer is 1. So answer for this question should be 1, which is option D. This option is B. So next is tan inverse of root 3 minus cot inverse of minus root 3. Tan inverse of root 3 minus cot inverse of minus root 3. So this can be written as tan inverse of root 3 minus cot inverse of minus x can be written as pi minus cot inverse of x according to our formulas. So this is tan inverse of root 3 minus pi plus cot inverse of root 3. So this can be written as minus pi plus tan inverse of root 3 is at pi by 3 plus cot inverse of root 3 is at pi by 6. So minus pi plus pi by 3 plus pi by 6 is pi by 2. Minus pi plus pi by 2 is minus pi upon 2. This should be the answer. So tan inverse of root 3 minus cot inverse of minus 3. So which is answer D. Okay. We are done with exercise 2. Now we shall move on to exercise 3 and solve the exercise. So let us solve questions based on miscellaneous exercise, that is exercise 3 on inverse trigonometric functions. The first question is cos inverse of cos of 13 pi by 6. So in miscellaneous exercise, the first question is cos inverse of 13 pi upon 6. So 13 pi upon 6 can be written as cos inverse of 2 pi plus pi upon 6. 2 pi upon pi plus 6 would be cos inverse of pi by 6. So that would be equivalent to pi upon 6. This is the answer for the first one. Next one is tan inverse of tan of 7 pi by 6. Tan inverse of tan of 7 pi by 6. Tan inverse of tan of 7 pi by 6. So this can be written as tan inverse of the principal value of tan of pi plus pi by 6. Tan 180 plus theta is same as tan theta. So this becomes tan inverse of tan of pi upon 6. Tan inverse of tan of pi upon 6 would be equivalent to pi upon 6. This would be the answer. Next one, we need to prove 2 sin inverse of 3 upon 5 is equal to tan inverse of 24 upon 7. We need to prove 2 sin inverse of 3 upon 5 is tan inverse of 24 upon 7. Sin inverse upon 3 upon 5 is tan inverse upon 24 upon 7. It is correct. Just very good. So first take LHS, which is 2 sin inverse of 3 upon 5. This can be written as 2 tan inverse of 3 upon 4. Got in a triangle. This is 3, this is 5, this will become 4. Tan is opposite by adjacent, so which is 3 upon 4. So we have tan inverse of 2 tan inverse of x formula is tan inverse of 2x upon 1 minus x squared. So this goes 2 times. So that is tan inverse of 3 upon 2 upon 7 upon 60. So that would be tan inverse of 3 upon 2 into 16 upon 7. This goes 8 times. That is tan inverse of 24 upon 7. That should be the answer. Okay, good. Next question. Prove sin inverse of 8 by 17 plus sin inverse of 3 upon 5 is tan inverse of 77 upon 36. We need to prove sin inverse of 8 upon 17 plus sin inverse of 3 upon 5 is equal to tan inverse of 77 upon 36. So sin inverse of 8 upon 17 can be written as tan inverse of 8 upon 15. Sin inverse of 3 upon 5 can be written as tan inverse of 3 upon 4. So tan inverse of x plus y is tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy. Using that formula we get tan inverse of 8 upon 15 upon 3 upon 4, 1 minus 8 upon 15 into 3 upon 4. This cancels. 2 times this cancels. 5 times. So that is tan inverse of 32 plus 45, 77 upon 60 upon 3 upon 5. So that is tan inverse upon 77 upon 3 by 5 becomes 5 by 3. Sorry, 5 by 3. So that is tan inverse of 77 upon 36. Hence good. Very good. Lengthy calculations, make sure that we will not make any mistakes. Next question, I need to prove cos inverse of 4 upon 5 plus cos inverse of 12 upon 13 is cos inverse of 33 upon 65. I need to prove cos inverse of 4 upon 5 plus cos inverse of 12 upon 13 equal to cos inverse of 33 upon 65. So we need to prove cos inverse of 4 upon 5 plus cos inverse of 12 by 13 is cos inverse of 33 upon 65. So you can solve this in two ways. First, one way would be apply cos on both sides and solve this. If not, we can turn everything into tan inverse. We'll do that. So cos inverse of 4 upon 5 is same as tan inverse of 3 upon 4. Cos inverse of 12 upon 13 is same as tan inverse of 5 upon 12. Cos inverse of 33 upon 65 is same as tan inverse of, we shall see that. How much is root of 65 square minus 33 square? 33 square is 900, 181,089, 65 square is 4225. 4225 minus 1089. So that would be complemented to 11, that would be 36, 41 minus 10. So I think this is 56 square. 56 square is 3025 upon 111. 3025. Yes, this is 56. 336 square root is 56. So this becomes tan inverse of 56 upon 30. This question mark becomes 56. This side is 56. So if I can close this is done. So take this tan inverse of x plus y is tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy. So that is tan inverse of 36 plus 20, that is 56 upon 48 upon 48 minus 15 upon 48. So that would be tan inverse of 56 upon 48 upon 33 upon 48, that is 56 upon 33. This is the answer. Done. Good. Next question would be prove cos inverse of 12 upon 13 plus sin inverse of 3 upon 5 is sin inverse of 56 upon 65. we need to prove cos inverse of 12 upon 13 plus sin inverse of 3 upon 5 is sin inverse of 56 upon 65. So cos inverse of 12 upon 13 would be tan inverse of 5 upon 12, and similarly we get sin inverse of 3 upon would be tan inverse of 3 upon 4, and sin inverse of 56 upon 65 would be tan inverse of 56 upon 33. Just now I did this in the previous exercise. 56 65 third side is 33. So tan inverse of 56 by 33. If I can prove this, my task is done. What is tan inverse of x plus y? Tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy. So 5 upon 12 plus 3 upon 4 upon 1 minus 5 upon 12 into 3 upon 4. So that is tan inverse of 20 plus 36, that is 56 upon 48 upon 48 minus 15, that is 33 upon 48. So that is tan inverse of 56 upon 33. This would be the answer. So we shall solve the remaining questions in the next video. Have a good time with that.